All right, good day, everybody. It's afternoon here in North Idaho. My name is Ron Deering. I'm coming to you from my home office in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I don't know what do you think. What do you think? Time to shave? When I make my next two ranks, when I hit 250K affiliate, I'm going to shave. I'll probably shave before that, but my wife was asking when I hit 100 if I would shave it off for good. It's like, no. So, but at some point I'll shave, I'm sure. All right, so let's talk. It's good to see everybody today. Jacqueline, good to see you. It is a cold and rainy kind of day. It's not freezing, obviously, because it's raining, but it's like 36 or 37. I don't know. Is it 37 degrees? Thank you for the hearts. Good afternoon, Jim. Good to see you. Thank you. It's just easy. I hate shaving. I always have. You know, when I was in the Navy, we could have beards. When I was in the Army, I was in a special group where when I was out in the field, we all grew our beards. And, you know, it's just one of those things. Good afternoon, Laura. I will definitely try to get a hold of you this afternoon, if not bright and early in the morning. We are not going to have training tomorrow morning, so I will call you. And it's just been a swamp day. I wanted to do a quick live today and talk about if you are not growing, your business isn't growing. I just know that. I know that from me. I know that from the experts, the extremely successful. You're only going to build your business to the level that you are. Chris Baum, so good to see you. I can't wait to start seeing you, catching up with you again at road shows. Right now I'm scheduled. I'm registered for Vegas and Nashville, so I hope to see you in both of those. But if you're not growing, your business isn't growing. I remember when I was like way down here, I had no idea about network marketing, and I just thought it was, you know, 3-foot rule, get in front of everybody, just blah, 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 talk as much as I could talk. And I still do that, according to my wife, but I love her dearly. But I realized that as I grew, if I didn't grow, that I only got people at this level. And I wanted some of these. I wanted some of these superstars. And it wasn't until I started growing that I started attracting more and keeping more. And Jenna Zwagel did a training today that was phenomenal. And one of the things she said was exactly that, is that you want to keep people. If you want to keep good people, you better get good. You know, we think that because we're in network marketing, we don't have to go to any schools. We don't have to do any training. And some people, most of the time what happens is you get trained to death, right? Because everybody's training you and you're going all kinds of different directions. You're not learning. When I say training, I mean specific skill set training in the areas that you need to be trained in. Leadership. I just bought a new book I'm going through right now, Leadership, the Leader Shift, by John Maxwell. It's one of his newest books out there. It's amazing. And I will talk to you about that when I get it done. It's a relatively long read for me. I've got the audio, and I think I'm going to start like plugging the audio in at night and going through it. But wow, Jacqueline, sorry to hear that. You huge blizzard. Ooh. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is an indication of February, because February is usually our worst month. But so you've got to be working on your mindset. You've got to be working on your skill set. You've got to be working on getting and becoming a better you, right? It's just the way it is. If you're not working on becoming a gooder and gooder you, then you're never going to recruit better people. You're never going to move up the chain. You're never going to get better in your organization. You're never going to keep your organization around. So I'm always trying to learn more about leadership and read more books on leadership and become a better leader and become that better person of the vision that I have of who I want to be and so forth. I work on this almost every single day so that I can get better. If you'd have seen me 20 years ago, 30 years ago when I first started, you'd laugh, right? Compared to what I am now. You might laugh now too, I don't know. You know, but the reality is that your business, the growth of your business, and I love what John Maxwell says. He says that everything rises and falls with leadership, right? So if you are not growing in your leadership and you are not becoming better in your leadership, your business is not going to grow and it's going to start dying. People are going to start leaving, looking for better leaders. You've got to be that leader. And being the leader is not the one necessarily that leads from the front. That's a big, big misnomer. I'm leading from the front. I'm leading from the front. No, doesn't necessarily make you a great leader. The great leaders know how to stand behind and help. I love the example she gave. She was in the military, and being a former a military veteran myself, she was having to carry a 50-pound pack and do these forced marches. And her combat buddy would come up behind her and take some of the weight off of it by holding up the pack for half a mile or a mile or so. That's leading from behind. You want to read a great book, and I'll give you a suggestion on an amazing book. I wish I've got it over in my bookcase over there, but it's 360 Degree Leadership. It's how to be a leader from behind, from the sides, from the front, 360 degrees. So when someone tells you, yeah, you got to lead from the front, you got to buy all the products, you got to, do all this, you got to be the best recruiter and everything else, that's not necessarily true. You've got to lead from all areas. You've got to be able to know when to get behind somebody and help them and push them along and take some of the burden off of them. Make sure they're getting everything that they need. It is so, so very, very important. Good evening, Darlene, Jay, Laura, Barb, Phyllis. See some new faces on here. Cindy. But you can't do that. You can't do that if you're not growing in your leadership skills. If you're not growing in your mindset, if you're not growing in your personal development, and especially if you're not growing on your leadership, or in this case, leadership, right? Another good book by John Maxwell. If you don't have it and you're in network marketing, you need to get it. It's called The Power of Five. It's his first book dedicated to network marketers. John Maxwell has been speaking at network marketing events for, 30 years probably more, right? So I'm going to keep this short today. In fact, I'm thinking about, and one of the things I love that John Maxwell does is a minute with Maxwell, so I'm thinking about coming up with a little, kind of thing like that myself. Where not a minute with Ron, but I don't know. We'll come up with something. Maybe just some 3 or 4 or 5 minutes lives, just to give you some help in certain areas. Okay, so just remember this: you have got to make sure that you are always growing. Your business is only going to grow to the level of leadership that you're at. If you're at a 4, that's it. You may once in a while get lucky and get a 5 or a 6 in, but they're not going to stay long if they know that they're better leaders than you. They're going to want to go find somebody else, right? So you've just got to make sure that you're always growing your business. You're always growing your leadership. You're always growing your mindset. You're always getting better and better and better. If you're not doing that, then your business is not going to grow. So hence the title of this live. You don't grow, your business doesn't grow. It's as simple as that. You need to make sure that you are always growing. So I hope that you have an amazing Friday. I'm keeping this short today because I want everybody to go out and have an exciting Friday, spend some time with family and friends. That's why we do this, right? To have that freedom to do what we want to do. But I also want you to remember that don't let the pedal up the metal. Keep building your business, keep pushing forward, keep doing as much and everything you can to build that legacy. And at some point, if you keep doing that, and I want to leave you with this one story. Good friend of mine. She's become a very, very good friend over the last year. Over the last year and a half or so. We met back in 2018 at our convention. And she is out of Canada. She's a 500K affiliate, and she's been with our company since almost the onset in 2014. And it took her 2 years, from 2014 to 2016, to become a 5K affiliate in our company, which is the first big rank, right? You can purchase products coming in to the company up to executive, and then right after executive is 5K affiliate. That's the first big rank that you have to earn, and you have to build a team to get to. And it took her 2 years to do that. Now, just a comparison, we did that in the first couple of weeks of our first month. It took her 2 years because she was in the beginning of the company. Everything was just getting started. There was all kinds of things going on that she had to deal with and everything. It took her 2 years, but not after she hit that 5K. It was not long after that, months after that she hit 500K, making sick fantasy money, right? That's huge. But she stayed the course. That's the key. She grew. She grew as a leader as her team got bigger. She grew in her mindset. She grew in her skill set. She kept getting better and better and better. And today they announced that they just inaugurated her, inducted her. She's the newest inductee into our company's 7-figure earner club. Nice ring, big plaque. And here it is, 2020, right? So from 2014 to 2020, she grew her business. She stuck to it, did whatever it took, paid the price, and now she's a 7-figure earner. And she will tell you, I was on a training live with her today, a Zoom with her today, and she was saying that she is so much different than what she was when she first started. She's grown, she's gotten better and better, and she still continually gets gooder and gooder and gooder. And that's what you have to do. So you make the choice. You're comfortable where your business is, you're probably comfortable where you are. If you're uncomfortable where your business is, you should be and better be uncomfortable where you are. Because that's the only thing that's going to take it to the next level. And that's the only thing that's going to empower your team, your people, your community, your culture, your legacy, and your business. Love you all. I hope you have an amazing, amazing, amazing Friday and an amazing weekend. God bless you all. And I can't wait to see you on the next one.